So my shop has been selling blind bags.
Your shop?
The card shop I go to. It's my shop now.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
It's
I
my
didn't realize.
LGS. Yeah, I have claimed ownership of it.
It's like
Eminent domain.
when you go on Google, and they're like, "Are you the owner of the shop?" You just have to like go in and say that you're the owner of the shop,
Yes, I am.
and you've completely claimed it. It's yours.
Well, I've been spending so much time there. It's like squatters' rights at this point.
Right.
But they do blind bags every once in a while with slabs in them, and then like a pack, and then two pretty decent cards. My first one I got was this grade 7 Poliwhirl.
Nice.
Poliwrath from Neo Discovery.
That's
It's a
cool.
pretty early one, you know.
Yeah.
And then I got two more a few weeks later. PSA 9 Charizard EX. It's not like the big one from that set. It's like the regular version, but it's still pretty. Like, I made my money back on these.
Right, for sure.
And then this is a Tinglu CGC 9.5 mint, full art. It's good art. Like, oh, there's a moose walking through the woods, and it's winter time.
Nice.
But then this week I bought some more, and I got my first 10s.
Nice.
PSA 10 near mint Flareon Master Ball.
Nice. That's
Japanese.
Sick. That's sick.
And then CGC 10. I think this is also a Master Ball. Oh no, it's just Pokeball Hollow. But Gen Mint.
Nice.
Magneton Japanese as well.
Nice. That's pretty sick.
I looked into like sending in my own cards to get graded and everything, and those are expensive.
It's honestly not worth it unless you're planning on reselling them, which it sounds like you're trying to collect them, not necessarily resell them.
I've sold one card.
Oh yeah.
And I'll tell you about that after this break. Welcome to the Garlic Boys podcast, where we treat friendship like a good recipe treats garlic. You can never have too much of it. We're your hosts. I'm Connor O'Connor.
And I hope you remember to like actually do it at that break. And so you're not just sitting there in awkward silence while the break is happening. Because like if you forget to edit, like if you go to edit, right, and you forget that is the spot that you wanted to do a little break, then it's just going to look weird to the listeners.
You know what helps me know that that's the break?
Probably the break.
The break, as well as the fact that I just went into the intro.
I don't know.
And so anything before the intro is probably where I want the break to be.
I don't know. There's been a few episodes, and the listeners can correct me by commenting on our videos maybe once. I'm pretty sure there have been a few, right, where you have done the thing before the intro, right, and not completely cut out everything before you said "Welcome to the Garlic Boys," right? I like that. We've done that before. I think even on it was an episode with Shaner maybe or Diamond that we like. You know what?
I mean, I'm talking about last week's episode. That's just because there was so much chaos going on. I had to just pick a point to cut to,
right,
and do the intro, and then it took me forever to actually get back into it and do the real intro.
Right.
But I will also say there was one when I was doing one of my personal YouTube videos. There was a point where I had a cut to do like a new take on the sentence I was reading, and I forgot. I thought I had the good cut, and I watched like Diamond, I think, was the one that watched the video.
Sorry.
What was that?
My phone, Connor. Does your phone like freaking meow at you to get your attention? Come on.
It sounded like you meowing. Did you record yourself meowing and make that your?
No,
My brother and Chris, did you record yourself meowing and make that your text tone?
No, that would be ridiculous. I recorded you meowing in your sleep. No, it's from the Cult of the Lamb. It's like their I want to get your attention thing, like because I have a quest for you. So your followers will go up to you and they'll and then like you have to like select them and choose the quest. I'm not gonna keep getting into detail about this. I turned it on silent. Let's continue.
But she messaged me. She's like, "Hey, I think there's a part of this video that you didn't want in there." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Oh, like minute 13."
The part where you grab the lotion and the paper towels. I don't know what.
Oh no, the part where I scream the F word and bang the microphone into my head. Because I had recorded this section of the video 13 times.
Yeah.
That's why I forgot about one of the takes.
Right.
And I was just so engulfed in like, why can't I say this one sentence that I freaked out?
We've had that on the podcast multiple times where
Yes.
you keep trying to say the same word and keep messing up the word.
Yes.
It's glorious.
But I had forgotten that I left part of that in, so I had to go in and edit that out.
Nice. That's about my mood today, honestly. Like I got honestly work just ticked me off. And then I came home. I know. And then I came home.
Did she leave you roses by the stairs?
She did. It's crazy.
Well, surprise lets you know she cares.
Say it ain't so.
I won't go.
Turn the lights off.
You think you can carry me home?
I know I can carry you home.
No.
So what was I saying? Oh, just everything's ticking me off. And then I had to give my stupid cat medicine. I want to murder that cat every time I have to give him medicine. He takes it so terribly.
How did Osmosis's appointment go?
Awful. We had 2 appointments. So I'm sorry. On Sunday, he was like, "Hey, I don't want to pee anymore." And then on Monday, he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna pee everywhere. I'm just gonna squat and get a little dribble out everywhere." So I made him an appointment for the vet because I was like, "Hey, I think he's blocked up." And they were like, "Yo, I think he's blocked up." So $850 later, we got it good. No, we didn't, because I had to go back the next day or 2 days later to get him unblocked again.
Does he have kidney stones?
No, he has a clenched urethra because he's in pain because of a UTI. So I'm giving him a liquid antibiotic, which is probably the worst thing in existence.
I can't imagine that smells good in the slightest.
It smells horrendous. It smells like, I mean, I'm just shoving straight chemicals down his throat.
Right.
So then I have 2 other pills.
Layla.
Yeah, Layla. Do you want pills? Because I'll give you pills.
Trust me, this dog takes pills already. You want to talk about an exorbitant amount of money spent on someone whose anal gland doesn't seem to want to stop leaking everywhere.
That's the worst. Do you remember Ebony? Oh my goodness, her anal glands were so bad.
The cutest dog stunk for weeks.
It was so it was like spurts, right? Where like sometimes it would just be so bad and we'd have to like clean it, express it, whatever. And then it'd be fine. But then other times you'd like go to pick her up because I had to pick her up one time. She got anal glands all the juices all over my new coat. Oh man, I miss that dog so much, but good Lord, I don't miss that.
Me too.
But yeah, so I spent a total of like $1,000+ on this dang cat. Just for him to still be having issues. So I'm hoping I don't have to take him back to the vet. I'm hoping this medicine just fixes the problem because now they've given him a muscle relaxer to like unclench
the urethra.
Right. And that should help him pee. But all I've noticed is that his poop is a little bit more liquidy, which just isn't fun, you know?
One thing I will say that my wife and her mother have done that is very smart is they have insurance on the animals.
But insurance is so dang expensive. I looked it up. I was like going on insurance, and it was like $80 a pet. I have 4 pets.
And I get that, but these dogs are old.
Oh yeah,
these dogs are old.
Problems all the time. Yeah.
Right. So like, as much as like we probably would be spending $1,000 a week on Layla.
Yeah.
But because of the insurance, it makes it a little more reasonable. Cover your ears. Also, there's a price limit. Okay, let's be honest with ourselves. Like, right. Okay, most pet owners are like, I will do whatever I can.
Yeah, but then $30,000 bill comes up, and they're like, nope, put him down. Put him down.
Brother, I'm not even willing to pay whatever to keep myself alive.
I'm borderline choosing whether to go unmedicated for the rest of my very short life or pay the $80 to get the medication.
I have been off my blood pressure medication for 7 months.
Like, for real. Like, it's insane because like I'm paying co-pays up the wazoo for every monthly or more than sometimes monthly appointments. Like, I can't keep doing this. I need to be the kind of person that maybe goes once a year for their yearly checkup. And same with the vet. I will take my dog once a year and my cats once a year for a nice yearly checkup that costs like, I don't know, $100. That's fine. I don't care. But if I have to keep taking them every single month, it seems, luckily, I was able to sign up for a credit card that is like specifically for this kind of situation, like pets and stuff. And I got approved for like a $2,500 limit. So if he reaches that, he's going down. I don't know if it'll be by my hand or the doctor's.
Can we talk about how I knew that Osmosis had a vet appointment and how that came to be?
Yeah, sure.
So most of you probably just assumed that because I'm Matt's best friend, he told me that he had a doctor's appointment for this cat and that I was concerned. No, gross. Cats should die. Except for his. They're nice, I think. I don't know.
They're nice. They're really nice.
I don't care. Courtney texted me like at 11:30 on Friday night. I was like, hey, do you want a cat? I went, excuse me?
How long have we been friends? And that entire time I've despised cats?
It's like, I famously hate 3 things: Brussels sprouts, the French, and cats. And you want to ask me if I want a cat?
Why the French? No, we don't have time to get into that.
We don't have time to get into the French. But hatred of cats. Oh, Thursday morning, I'm at work. I'm stressed because we're putting on a fundraiser for reasons.
Yeah.
And I have somehow become one of the main people working on this fundraiser, and I'm like crucially important to it. I find myself in these situations sometimes, and it's like, that shouldn't be me. And then I'm very good at doing it, and so it's like, well, that's why it's me.
Right. Yeah, I hear that.
Because I still see myself as a child, though I am almost 30.
Stop. Just stop saying that. That's gross.
Anyways, I'm stressed at work, and I look at my phone, and I have a reminder for my calendar. I was like, I don't have time to look at this. When I just like swiped it away, but it kept coming up. I was like, what is possibly going on? And I looked, and it says appointment for osmosis. I go,
Yeah.
who is Osmo? So I take a screenshot and I send it to Matt, and I go, hey, am I supposed to come to this?
I made a garlic boys appointment. I need the emotional support
Right.
of my best friend to be there while I have a cat appointment.
Well, I was like, am I like the cat's godfather since I was the
You
phone
are.
call to get approved for you to get this cat?
I hope you know that you are my pet's godfather.
Well, then, very much like the Godfather, I will kill you.
I'll rise from the dead and kill you.
Call me Christy Gnome because
I don't know who that is.
I think she's the defense secretary, and famously in one of her memoirs wrote about how she killed her dog with
That's
a gun. And MAGA people are still into her. Anyways, I've sold 2 Pokemon cards. I teased this before the intro. I said 1, but I forgot that I technically sold 2. I pulled this. Hold on.
You can do it, buddy.
Layla.
And you say my meowing ringtone is weird.
It's a living creature whose anal gland is leaking right now. So can you give her a little slack?
That's grody.
You're grody.
Yeah, thanks.
I would love if this could load.
And I would love to freaking die. Look at those muscles. Look at that. You can see the definition right there, but that's it.
You're the definition of weak.
I'm so tired. It's not even funny, man.
It's funny to me.
I'm happy. I'm happy for you. I'm gonna take a quick nap while you search for that card.
All right, I found it.
All right, yep.
Share this.
20, 30 out before you kill myself. Oh, that's sick, man.
I pulled this out of a $12.
Sold that?
Yeah. Do you know why?
No.
I guess how much this cost.
I don't care. It's cool.
You guess how much it costs?
$40.
No.
$200. $210.
Close. It's street value is worth $190.
Ooh.
And I pulled it from a $12 pack.
That's rough. So why'd you sell it?
Because I was then able to get store credit and buy more cards.
I don't know, man. Latias is pretty freaking cool.
I also have Jasmine's Gaze full art from this set. I have this Slacking.
I have that Archaludon.
Archaludon.
Is that how you say it? Yeah.
I have this Kecleon.
Nice.
And I have this Latios.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You had Latios and Latias, and you could have kept them together.
What's crazy though is this Latios is only like $40.
Which is wild. Why is Latias more sought after?
I don't know.
I think it's because you see Latios a lot more.
I think it's
I feel like don't die on me, man. Yeah, get that phlegm up out of your throat. I got to do the same thing. I'm sorry. I should be saying things right now just to like fill the time so that we don't have to cut out a whole bunch. But do you know what I am? Tired. That's wow, this is really long. I know something else that's long.
That's what she said. My throat got so dry and I wanted to die. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I sold that and another Pikachu card that I had that was worth $18. And so I got a bunch of store credit. And because of that, I went through and looked through the bulk at the store.
Mm-hmm.
And I grabbed a bunch of cards that I needed to complete the Pokedex because I wasn't going to pull every card I needed.
Yeah.
It's just realistic because I'm not one of those TikTok Poke pack openers that can afford to spend $1,000 on a pack of.
It's insane.
Pokemon Surging Sycophant or whatever.
Yeah.
And like for one card that was released back in the Sun and Moon era that I need now. Like I was able to get a lot of cards for $40 because it was 25 cents or 10 cents for a card. And I'm fine with that because it's still a hunt to me. I had to sit there and look through bins this long of cards. Like it took a few hours to find them, and it was
honestly,
fun.
you're wasting a lot less money too.
Right.
If you buy, I mean, this is maybe 3 or 4 packs, like the smallest booster packs, that come with like, I don't know, 5 cards or something like that. This was so much money for a bunch of useless cards.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm almost tired of getting, I don't know, booster packs and stuff. If I want cards, I'm just gonna go individual, even though they're so dang expensive.
I'm still buying packs and stuff because I like opening.
Yeah, I buy them occasionally, and I just didn't I buy one? I haven't checked my mail in a while. Maybe I just haven't gotten it.
But one thing that I did buy with the store credit that I got was a Blastoise VMAX, which is the Gigantamax version of Blastoise.
Sick.
And that pack cost $100 store credit, so I didn't spend any money on it.
Yeah.
But that VMAX card cost $38. It had one of the big promo card, like one of these bad boys.
Yeah. I used to have that Squirtle card, and my friend's mom ripped it into 4 squares. It's pretty sick. I still have those Charizard ones, or Charmander. Oh
right.
My gosh.
But that big card cost $10. And then in one of the packs, I got the Charizard VMAX, which is like the chase card for whatever pack set that was, which cost $50. So I pretty much made my money back.
That's pretty sick.
In cards from buying that.
Nice.
And so, like, I am somewhat gaming the market like someone who is professional with pulling these cards and everything. But also, at the same time, I'm just doing this for fun. I thought about maybe documenting my journey on TikTok and doing all of that, but I was like, that's going to cause me too much pressure to, like, get something good and, like...
Right, you'll feel like you need to spend more money. Yeah. I hear that. I mean, I don't. I've never once thought that I should document my life on TikTok, but I get that, just like from a objective perspective,
And like one thing that also like makes me not want to do it because I will spend more money is that I don't get to just buy cards for myself. There's a rule that if I buy cards, someone else has to get cards. So that everything is fair. And so it makes it doubly expensive because then she has to get something as well.
Yeah. Got you. You know what else is expensive?
Movies.
Not even remotely. Those are pretty cheap. I'm kidding. Those are expensive. No, video games. Video games are expensive. Excuse me. And they're only getting more expensive.
Yeah.
That's it. That's really all I had to... I'm just kidding. Got you. Again. I had an argument with my lovely, lovely fiance the other day. And apparently, something I'm learning in therapy is that I get very self-destructive when I'm in a bad mood. So I decided when I was in a bad mood that I'm going to buy this dang video game because nobody can stop me. So I finally bought Ghost of Yotei. Here it is. It's my second favorite game of all time. No, it might even be my first. It might be my second, but it's incredible. This is an incredible game. I want to say it's my favorite, but I also don't want to say it's my favorite. You know what I mean? Because there could be other video games out there that are my favorite. Like I really like the Spyro trilogy. That's a trilogy of games. I don't even know if you can I'm sorry, the filter's gone. I'm trying. Ghost of Yotei, man. It's about it's the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, right? And a game that I have spoken about on the podcast and adore more than anything. Such a good game. This follows Atsu, played by Erika Ishii, fantastic voice actress, and they did the mocap for what did I say her name was again?
I don't remember.
No, it's okay. Atsu. Absolutely great. The only gripe I have so somebody on the internet claiming to be Erika Ishii's girlfriend, partner, they said girlfriend, I'm gonna say girlfriend. Erika Ishii's girlfriend said that the shrine scenes where both in Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yotei, you see their butt because they get naked. It's what they do at not shrines, goodness, hot springs. Why would you get naked at a shrine?
Depends on the god.
You get naked at a hot springs. That's just, they decided to include a brief scene where you see the character's butt in both games, right? And Erika Ishii's alleged girlfriend was like, that is not what her butt looks like, and I have a gripe. I have a bone to pick with the developer's Sucker Punch, which I think was very funny. I found that comical. But it follows Atsu getting revenge for the death of her family, which is kind of like the theme of these games in a way. And this is around the time in Japan where guns started coming into Japan. And that's when the samurai historically started dying out, was because don't bring a sword to a gunfight, right? So anyway, it's a very good game so far. I have 30 plus hours in this game already, and I just bought it the other day on Sunday, I think. And I have 30 hours in this game, and I've only beat the first 2 bosses. This game is long. It is packed full. This is probably one of the best open world games I've ever played, because you can't go anywhere without running into something to do. And then it gets you on a rabbit hole of going from this to the next, to the next, to the next. You know, it's this is how open world games should be.
Is this the game that, like, of course there's the female protagonist that you can play as, but also the male protagonist was the Black Samurai?
That's Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Okay. Because I know there was a lot of uproar around that as well.
Yes, there was. That game is, if you want to compare the two, right? They're very similar stories. The main female ninja in Assassin's Creed Shadows, she is getting vengeance for her family being murdered as well, and everything. The samurai in that is actually, it's historically accurate. He was an actual samurai,
right?
And I don't even know what he was a slave, and then he's not a slave because now he's a samurai, something like that. I don't remember entirely, because I'm saying that game is like, what's your favorite cookie, right? Like an Oreo or something. I don't know. I love Oreos. I'm just thinking about Oreos now. This is Oreos. This game. This is like the apple pie or the blueberry crumble Oreos, or whatever is the best Oreo flavor on the planet. That's what this is. AC Shadows is like the crumbs at the end of the worst Oreo flavor. Like, it is night and day. AC Shadows I loved. I had a good time playing that game. It felt so empty compared to Ghost of Yotei. So empty.
Well, because it's probably not as open world, and it's more story based and not like Discovery, right?
I mean, it's very open world, AC Shadows. It just felt like with AC Shadows, and I've seen other people report on this too, and I agree with them. With AC Shadows, it was so empty. The open world was so empty, and even the things that you could find were super repetitive. Like you were just doing the same thing over and over again. With Ghost of Yote, every encounter is just, it feels unique. It feels like it's a new encounter. You're encountering new people, and even the same people that you're encountering over and over again, it's like it's like a new thing. Even like if it's a normal encounter, sometimes you can like make a camp. Not sometimes, at any time you can make camp, and occasionally the NPCs will like come into the camp and hang out.
Yeah.
It's just like one of the mechanics that they put in for camps, and it could be any of the NPCs that you've met, and they call it the wolf pack because wolves are a really big theme in this one. And they kind of like come in and do a little cutscene kind of thing. Sometimes you're learning a song on your shamisen, which is the guitar thing on her back. Sometimes you're like they're tradable people, like not tradable people, but you can trade with them. I don't know. It just feels like everything in this game, every encounter is super unique. And it's not repetitive at all. You can go into one base and just decide you want to do stealth, and then go into the next base and just decide you want to just get attacked by 100 people at the exact same time and mess all of them up. Like, it's so good. The one complaint I have, I think, that I've been experiencing, and it's kind of fixed by an item in the game, but I'm also reliant on this item, is every enemy does a crap ton of damage. Like, I'm on medium. I'm on the normal difficulty for this game, right? And one hit could kill me from just about any, like the normal crappy Ronin people that I come in contact with, or like the bad guys henchmen that I come into contact with. They do like they have like 4 different types of attacks, right? They have the normal attack, which is like kind of blockable. They have the parry attack, which you have to parry. You have no choice in the matter. You have to parry it. It's a blue attack. They have a yellow attack, which disarms you, and they have a red attack, which is unblockable, right? You have to just dodge. The blue attack, if you don't do anything, or if you miss the parry, will kill you. 100%. The blue attack, right? Which is very frustrating because my favorite armor in the game disables normal parries. You have to get a perfect parry or it won't work. And it's all about timing, and it's terrible. But I have a charm, right? A charm that will automatically use my spirit, another consumable in the game, to bring me back to life, to make it so I don't die. And I'm constantly running out of spirit because of this dang charm, because it's saving me from dying from one dang hit from a stupid henchman.
You think maybe if you were
better?
better,
Maybe if you did a little more perfect parrying, that you would be better at this game, Matt? Do you think that maybe you don't need to rely on charms and that you can just be good? Thanks, Connor. Thank you. Thank you so much. Why did I think of that? I have no idea why I didn't think of that. Thank you for enlightening me.
Well, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say, maybe do you think you're putting too much pressure on yourself with this one instance, and you're letting this video game define who you are?
It's not.
Even though that's not who you are.
It's not this one instance, Connor. It is every instance, every battle that I get into in this game. There's one battle.
Hey Matt, I meant just this game.
Just this game. I know, Connor, but I don't.
Hey bud.
My blood pressure.
We care about you, and we need you to know that we're here for you.
Who's we?
Everyone in the room with you.
everyone listening to the podcast.
This is your intervention.
Like, pull down a banner. This is Matt's intervention.
You turn around and everyone's sitting on the bed behind you.
Ow. How? No! I will not change! I'm happy the way I am.
Speaking of Assassin's Creed, I know we haven't spoken on them in a while, but
Okay.
I saw a post today that was talking about a planned Assassin's Creed game that didn't come about. That was
Civil
going to be
War?
set after the Civil War.
How did I just have this conversation last night at work? That's
Well, because that would
insane, man.
because the reason why they're doing it is dumb.
Oh yeah, no,
Or they're not doing it.
I can already imagine all of the discourse around it because the people that support slavery in 2025 would get ticked off.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, it would be an Assassin's Creed game set after Civil War, where the North won. You know, the correct history.
Right.
And the main character would have been a former slave who then
Let me take a drink of water quick before I bash a bunch of haters.
starts killing the KKK.
Right, which is
as it should be.
So meta. That is so good. I would love that game. I'd buy that game just on principle. I wouldn't even. Maybe I wouldn't play it. Sorry. Continue.
But the problem is, since the KKK is running the government, we can't apparently release this game because there'll be too much backlash.
Yeah. There would be too many parallels in the modern country. And people would get ticked off because they're getting called out for being racist, terrible people.
It's like, but we're not talking about you. We're talking about people from 200 years ago. Oh, you have antiquated views?
Oh no. That's like, I saw something about, like, I think someone was talking about the Puerto Rican president, right? Which, for anyone who's not stupid, is our president, Donald J. Trump.
Do we want to talk about this? Because I'll talk about this.
Sure, go ahead.
Turning Point USA.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk's former institution. Formerly Charlie Kirk's institution. Let me call it that. You know, for obvious reasons. He's not there anymore. They are presenting counter programming and putting on their own halftime show.
Yeah.
To go against the un-American halftime show.
Right. The all-American halftime show is coming up.
That Bad Bunny is putting on because he's going to be speaking Spanish during it.
Right. Yeah.
Puerto Rico is in America.
It is a U.S. territory, and it is ours.
He is a U.S. citizen. His president is Donald Trump, unfortunately. And so everyone's like, it's so un-American. And it's like, he's an American. You know when it was un-American? When Rihanna was doing it. But you didn't have a problem with her because that was a sexy lady. Now that it's a sexy man. You
know what's absolutely wild? If they got like some Russian performer, none of these people would care at all.
Oh, so what they want is they want Creed to perform. Because Creed is like they're like, I don't know, like no, Creed is from Florida, and I think that's also like part of what it is. But the lead singer Scott Stapp has like gone on and said like, we're not a Christian rock band.
Yeah,
some of our like stuff seems a little Christian, but maybe that's just a coincidence.
Some, somewhat religious, borderline religious themes, but like not because we want to.
Yeah, it's just how it is. Like that's not what this is, guys. Like, stop.
There's a lot of things out there that have like Christian, I don't even know, like not Christian themes, but like that seem vaguely Christian, but aren't. You know what I mean?
Like the Catholic Church.
Ouch. Like, what I'm saying is, like, Tolkien was very, very adamant that this was not a Christian allegory. Like, his writings were not a Christian allegory. There are elements because he was a Christian man, right?
Which is so ironic because that's why C.S. Lewis became a Christian.
Yeah.
And wrote the Chronicles of Narnia, which are straight up just a Christian allegory.
Christian allegory, right. It's wild because I could write a song, right, where I say like into your arms I what does he say? What does Jesus say?
Hold me now.
No.
I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm breathing out.
No, I'm saying, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking. I can pull out a Bible verse, right, and put it in a song, but that doesn't mean that it's a Christian song, right?
You're right. That makes Gangster's Paradise a worship song. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. As I've been.
I'm gonna pitch that to my worship pastor. We're gonna start singing that for church. I haven't gone to church in like 6 months. I don't even remember what church is like. So yeah, what were we talking about? The Civil War? Is that how we got this far? No, the halftime show. Halftime show is where we were. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, so they're gonna be putting on their own little halftime show. And it's like,
is it gonna air on Fox?
I don't know. I don't care. It's so dumb. And because like if you had been coming at it of like, oh, I don't like Bad Bunny's messages in his music.
Right. I think to say the argument that we are I need to choose my words very carefully. I have heard the complaint from many a right-leaning person. Well, no. Honestly, not even just from right-leaning people. I've heard a complaint just from people in general that modern music is very sexually charged, shall we say, which is fair. It is. It very much is. I personally am not a big like WAP fan, right? As far as the music goes, the song. I personally do not want to see. I mean, again, let's get the words very carefully here. I can see their point of view, right? Because objectively, we have become more sexual as a society. That's just an objective look at things, right? To complain about that, to criticize that is a valid thing, especially if you're a Christian, right? Or a parent, or really just religious in general, or maybe you just don't like it, right? It's a valid concern that if we go too far, it's very hard to bring it back, right? However, the reasoning that they have for not wanting Bad Bunny to perform, not a sexual artist, really. I don't know. I can't say that. I don't listen to Bad Bunny's repertoire. But the reasoning that they have for wanting their own little halftime show is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's racist. It's bigoted. Bigoted. That's the word. And just really, that's gonna be my new D&D character. Come in. My name is Bigotus. You know what? I am too tired to actually make a coherent sentence. I'm gonna stop talking. But you get my sentiment.
It's the problem is like we're not even saying the inside things outside anymore. We're just saying anything.
Yeah.
Like it used to be like, oh, we don't want him because he's immoral. Like, well, why is he immoral? I was like, well, listen to the lyrics he's saying. That's clearly not someone who is someone of faith. And I was like, okay, well, has he ever claimed to be? And he's like, no. We still don't want him like instead of policing your family on your own and taking responsibility for yourself, you then start putting it on other people to do it for you.
That's what I was ultimately that's where I was gonna go if I had another 2 hours to get there.
And like I mock Christians who take their kids out of school because like they don't like the content being taken, because I think that's dumb, because I don't think I'm smart enough to homeschool my kids.
Right.
And so why you have the gall? But that's okay. You know what? You're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you're wrong for doing it. I'm saying that I would never do that. And that's fine. Everyone's allowed to live their lives in the same way. I make fun of everything because I like to make fun of things because I'm a jerk. But in this instance, I am making fun of and directly shaming people who are saying that they don't want Bad Bunny to perform because they think it's un-American. Well, guess what? That's just straight up racism.
Yeah.
It's not un-American. Spanish is one of the most spoken languages in this country.
In the world.
In the world,
I think it's a pretty big
I think it's
language.
top 5 because you
Yeah.
have Mandarin Chinese, English, and then I think it's Spanish.
Yeah.
There might be some of the Hindu Indian languages in there because of how big the subcontinent is. But I know they have a wide variety. That's why I don't know if it's actually up there.
Yeah.
But when we just objectively look at your reasoning, it is straight up racism to say, I don't like him because of who he is, not because of what he's doing.
Right. Yeah.
If you wanted a good, clean Christian halftime show, that's fine. You can say that. But you're saying straight up it's un-American. And that's where you get the dog whistle going. And that's where you're not realizing that you're being racist because you've been taught that it's okay to say the inside thoughts outside by a man with dementia and cankles the size of Montana.
Wow. Those are some big cankles.
So this is going to continue to happen until they learn consequences, but they're not going to learn consequences because then they just go, see, look, they're attacking us. It's the same reason why the government's shut down right now, because we're trying to do something that I think is objectively, sorry, not we, the Democrats are trying to do something that I think is objectively more Christ-like than what the Republicans want to do. And the Republicans are saying, look, they're not letting us keep the government open. Let's start firing people. It's like, really, you're the ones that are in charge of the House, the Senate, and the White House, and the Supreme Court. So if anything doesn't go your way, why is it always the Democrats and not you guys not being able to do anything productive?
And then he wonders why he didn't win the Nobel Peace Prize, because he's the leader of all this garbage.
The fact that he thought he even had a chance
is wild. They renamed it to the Department of War. How do you think he's since day one? Before day one, he's talking about taking over Greenland. Like, come on!
The woman who won the prize is helping create fair and democratic elections within Venezuela after it fell, it was like communism fell within the country. That's a worthy person, not someone who has 3 failed attempts at a peace deal between 2 countries that one is being genocided against and the other is convincing him that they're not doing a genocide.
Listen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I haven't said it on the podcast, but I've said it out loud. I promise. It's like I feel as if we have stepped into the Twilight Zone, right? Or an article from the Onion. That's a possibility, right? Somehow the Onion took over the simulation and is now running the show. Like, is that possible?
It's upsetting because I just want them to be honest with us and themselves.
Right.
Like, just say, I don't care about other people.
Yeah.
I just want to make money. I just want to feel better about myself because there's a hollowness inside of me that I can't fill with anything. Not the love of my wife, not my kids, not the random hookups on Grindr, because that's something that happens. Check out that Grindr crashed during Charlie Kirk's funeral in Arizona.
It crashes during every big
Republican meetup. The RNC is the Grindr capital of the world. But even that, they can't be honest with themselves and just say, hey, I'm gay. Like, they have to hide it. They have to keep saying, no, that's not what's going on. Trump went for his 2nd yearly physical this week. Okay, if it's yearly, why do you have to go for a second one? But he's fine. He's 285 pounds and 6'2", the same height and weight as Patrick Mahomes, the Super Bowl winning quarterback. And yet his cankles, again, are the size of Manhattan, or Montana, not Manhattan, where we went bigger. He keeps bruising his hand, and the man can't make it through a sentence without saying 17 different things. Now, neither can Matt, but Matt is also a spry young man, not the oldest man ever sworn in as president.
It's a dystopian nightmare. This is what 1984 was warning us of.
There's
This is
just
what
no honesty,
Brave New
and
World.
that's the problem.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's why I've chosen to focus on Pokemon cards.
To distract myself from the impending doom. Listen, man, I hear that. To distract myself from wanting to throw myself off a bridge every day, I just don't take that bridge anymore. You know?
Autumn is also talking to me about possibly upping my Lexapro. So
hey, that's a good idea. Medicate until you don't feel anything anymore.
Hey, as long as I don't shave, I don't have to be one of those beardos that they're throwing into the Department of War, right?
Yeah, not the beardos, man.
Well, let's end this on a good note. I think I sent you the video of my Charizard box that I bought last week.
Yeah, it's one I've been eyeing up for a long time.
This is the statuette inside of it. This is one of the main reasons I bought that box.
Does it light up?
No.
That's disappointing. You think that you when you use like clear glass or at least like opaque, not opaque, what's translucent glass, you would light it up.
It's not glass, it's plastic.
That's what I meant.
But it just gives you that fire texture. I mean, its tail is even the same color.
Yeah.
It looks cool, though. I like it a lot.
It's really cool.
Well, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of The Garlic Boys. If you'd like to hear more from us, you can head on over to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. If you want to support not only Matt's video game habit, but my Pokemon card habit, because I'm going to have to also get a cross-section between those of the Pokemon Legends CA coming out soon. I'm going to have to buy that, so I'm going to need some financial support from you guys. So if you head over to patreon.com/@thegarlicboys, subscribe to our Patreon there for as little as $3 a month, or you can go for $10 if you want to get the bonus action, which is the TGB One Shots after show. What's TGB One Shots? That's our D&D real play show that you can listen to the full season 1 of now. Then you can head on over to Redbubble and also support us there by getting some designs that Matt and I have made on some of your favorite items. Then you can head over to youtube.com while you're wearing those items and watch video versions of this podcast, as well as video versions of our other shows. Clever Boy Quiz the Show. Matt.
Yes.
You have a supplementary mom report for this week.
I do. Oh, do I have to share it? Atsu's mom. I don't remember what her name is, but she's pretty cool. She's also dead.
Ooh. I thought you were going to take longer. Found out this week that Kangaskhan is a Pokemon who's exclusively female in its line. And it's clearly a mother. So shout out to Kangaskhan. Because it's got the baby in its pouch.
Span and sometimes out of its pouch.
Yes, for Mega Evolution. Do you have a final thought for this week, Matt?
Get more sleep than what I did.
I recommend that as well. Thank you so much for listening, and remember, as always, to stay garlicky. I should apologize for going so hard on homeschoolers. It's not actually that bad.
It's that bad.